I would like to see the labeling happen, and if the only way that labeling can happen is by the democratic process of putting it on a ballot initiative, then I'm going to vote for the labeling, because I think that we all need to know what's in our food, given the fact that what we eat is what we are, and you start eating things that you don't know what they are, then you'll ultimately lose who you are in terms of health and other things. And in the book of Genesis, it talks about the seeds and how God put in each plant seeds that would continue to replicate its own kind and produce its own kind. And that's for us. And at the end of that scripture reading, it said, God saw everything that he made and it was good. Well, I don't think that anybody can improve on anything that God has done in creation. You can recreate or you can destroy creation, but you can't really improve on God's plan. And these genetically modified organisms, that GMO has another meaning for me, because they're using technology to say, God, move over. And I think that food is actually an abomination. Let's us as pastors be real about this. Let's face it, if Jesus and his disciples, when they were out picking corn, and they picked genetically altered corn, who knows what that would have done to the Christian religion. And when the sowers went out to sow a seed, as it says in the parable about that, they were sowing real seeds. They weren't sowing genetically altered things that would disrupt the ecosystem and create food allergies. So then my thing is that I think amongst pastors, amongst Christians, there's abundant scriptural evidence around not having our food polluted, not having the seeds polluted, not having the languages between the seeds in terms of the pollination polluted and confused, which is what I think is what happens with this genetically modified stuff, is that the pollen from the thing that's a man-made frankenfood gets into the other food, and then it even corrupts what's natural and wholesome.